How are financial terms used in sports and student life? Have you ever wondered how financial terms play a role in both sports and student life? Understanding these terms can make a big difference in managing money effectively. Let's break it down in a way that's easy to grasp. First off, let's talk about budgeting. A budget is a plan that helps you track your expected income and expenses over a certain period. For students, this means keeping an eye on money coming in from scholarships, financial aid, or part-time jobs. On the flip side, expenses include tuition, books, housing, food, and entertainment. In sports, budgeting is just as important. Teams need to manage funds for equipment, travel, training, and event fees. Now let's look at some key financial terms. Income is the money you receive. For students, this could be from scholarships or earnings from work-study programs. In sports, income might come from sponsorships, ticket sales, or prize money. Next, we have expenses. This is the money you spend. Students have costs like tuition, fees, and daily living expenses. Sports teams also have expenses for gear, facility rentals, and travel. Financial aid is another important term. This includes grants, scholarships, loans, or work-study that help students cover education-related costs. Knowing the types of financial aid available is essential for effective budgeting. Loans are borrowed money that must be repaid with interest. Students need to be careful with loans to avoid accumulating too much debt. In the sports world, loans might be used for larger expenses but requiring careful planning as well. Let's not forget about fixed and variable expenses. Fixed expenses are regular costs like rent or subscription fees. Variable expenses can change, such as food or entertainment. Students should identify these to manage their cash flow better. Savings are also important. Setting aside money for future needs or emergencies is a smart move. Even on a tight budget, students should try to build some savings. Capital outlay refers to large investments in physical assets. This could mean purchasing sports equipment or technology for school. Students may encounter this term when considering costs for study materials. So, how can students apply these financial terms in real life? They can start by tracking all sources of income, including scholarships and part-time jobs. Listing all expenses is also helpful. It is important to distinguish between fixed expenses like tuition and variable expenses like meals or social activities. Using financial aid wisely is key. Students should understand the difference between grants, which do not need to be repaid, and loans, which do. Planning for unexpected costs is also smart. It's a good idea to overestimate expenses and underestimate income to avoid running short. In sports, similar budgeting principles apply, but often on a larger scale. Teams need to budget for expenses like equipment and event participation, requiring clear financial planning and understanding of terminology. Overall, financial terms provide a common language to manage money, whether for personal student budgets or sports team finances. Mastering these terms helps students manage their money responsibly, reduces stress, and supports both academic and personal success.